Okay, so what I'm about to show you is how a duel between me and a deck that I self-built that specifically benefits the card Dark Paladin. See, I'm currently using this deck, so by choosing Copycat, I can select any deck that I've already built, which is this deck, Dragon for Copycat. Oh. Of course I wouldn't go first. Why would I? And so the deck that I built for what I'm using is like a bunch of dragons with that's specificated to trying to get Dark Paladin out on the field as soon as possible. And the opponent's deck here, which has, I think it's over 60 cards. I'll explain some of that later. Right now it's at 58. I have 52 cards in my deck. It's all a bunch of dragons and life point increase cards. The reason why I have a bunch of life point increase cards is because the more damage I inflict to the opponent, this is one attack. The more damage I inflict to the opponent, the more duelist points money thing that's in the game I get. So if he continuously increases his life points and I continuously decrease his life points, all that life point decretion goes towards me getting more duelist points money in the game, even though I've got all the cards in the game anyway. Let's see. The opponent's deck that I put together, that deck has got, as I said, all dragons. So for every dragon, for those of you that don't know the effect of Dark Paladin, his attack strength, just attack strength increases by 500 for every dragon on the field and in either player's graveyard. So every time I destroy one of his monsters, usually it's going to be a dragon. I do have a few non-dragons in there. You'll probably see those eventually. His attack strength will increase by 500. And with over 60 cards in the deck, it comes out to a lot of dragons. I guess I'll play this. See, this is one of them, but that kind of didn't work out for me. The reason why I put that card in there, the reason why I put this card in there is because the effect of this card, for those of you who don't know, is the monster that attacks it, it becomes an equip card. And if I attacked it with Dark Paladin, then the opponent's life points will increase by half of Dark Paladin's attack. That goes back to me gaining more duelist points as I inflict more damage to the opponent. Yeah, I guess I can summon Dragon Master Knight. Okay. See, I hate the fact that I did that already, because that means that there's only 2 left in the deck, and odds are he's not going to play him until later in the duel. The thing that satisfies me is if I summon Dark Paladin early in the duel, and I attack at least one of those, more preferably 2 of them earlier in the duel. That way I can constantly inflict damage to the opponent. I think one time I had gotten to over 1 million damage inflicted in one duel, million points, or was it? Yeah, that was right, 1 million. I don't remember. We'll see what happens at the end of this duel. I don't particularly like talking, but why did I just end that? I don't like talking, but I heard that if you don't talk while you're playing a video game, it's considered copyright infringement, which sounds totally BS, and whoever thought of that must have been high. I hate talking. This is just a logic game, so I don't really mind talking during this game. During playing something like this, but if it's like an action-adventure type game, or even when I'm playing multiplayer, if I've got to talk, I usually have to pause the game. Oh, it doesn't have another one? Does that mean that it's on the field or it's in the hand? It's on the field. Yeah, no, I can look through the deck. I don't want to. I know what is in his deck. I built it. You fool. Okay. See, I haven't put weak dragons like that in there. What is it? I can't see the name. I forget. I think it's Petite Dragon. I put weak dragons in like that. I put a few like powerful ones. Like I think I put one of these guys in the opponent's deck. One of these guys. That's only to like give me a slight challenge. And because I kind of ran out of dragons to put in there, because there's not that many dragons as of when this game came out, which was like 2004, 5, something like that. See, I'm purposely not going to attack him directly, even though he only has 300 life points left, because I want to go through the entire duel and get Dark Paladin out and get his attack strength ridiculous, at a ridiculous number. Guess I'll have to place one of these cards down so I don't have to discard anything from my hand. Oh, it went really fast. Yeah. I was actually playing this game, doing this yesterday. Had a recording, but my battery like kind of died midway. I'm gonna try to speed do this thing because I don't wanna have to upload a gigantic file, even though I'm doing this at low quality. And then I continued to play the game. I think I played a few more games, but I battled like somebody else, and the game literally just crashed the first time that's ever happened to me. I'm playing this on a GameCube, Game Boy Advance plug-in type thing, where you can play Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on GameCube. Now I'm doing this because every magic and trap card I activate, it gives me some points for. So just by doing that, I got like, I think it's like 100 points per magic card and 200 points per trap card. I mean, maybe I should take one of them out, I don't know. It's I'm already getting a ridiculous amount of points from the damage that I'm inflicting. But I'm probably just going to leave it in there because I try to even out. I don't know what to do. I try to even out my deck with the opponent's deck, but I put more cards in the opponent's deck because I've got cards like I've got 2 painful choices in there. So that's one of the benefits. Another benefit to the copycat deck, picking one of your own decks, is because you can, of course, now I get this guy. Is because you can put a bunch of, I literally have like some forbidden cards and limited cards that I have like, okay, Painful Choice was like one of those earlier forbidden cards, so that you can't put any in a deck. Yeah. I guess I'll have to start him. Yeah, you can't put any Painful Choices in your decks, but I've got 2 in the opponent's deck right now. And a few other cards that are limited to 1 or 2 per deck that I've got multiple ones of in the deck. I'm going to play a few in defense mode. The opponent usually doesn't attack when I've got a powerful monster on the field, or even plays it in attack mode or anything. So most likely he's not going to destroy any of my monsters for the remainder of the duel. Yeah, Stamping Destruction. I guess I'll have to activate this. Watch, his face down card is going to be Emergency Provisions. See? That's the other card. I've got 2 of them, or 3 of them in the deck, and I think that's limited to only like 2 or 1 per deck. And that's not the monster I wanted to use to attack it with. I really don't want to have to restart this duel, because it didn't give me the cards I needed at the beginning of the duel. Watch, it's going to give me... I have one Dark Magician and 1 Buster Blader to summon the 3 Dark Paladins, but that in a combination with Fusion Recovery, I have at least 3 Fusion Recoveries and 3 Polymerizations with a bunch of these fake Fusion material monsters as well. And I've got a really big deck, so it's what was it, like 50-something cards in the deck? It's almost a 60. So odds are I wouldn't be finding or drawing the cards that I need until later. See, it shouldn't be giving me these cards. I don't want this. And maybe if I do this, take another card out of my deck so there's less cards I have to draw for next time. Even though now I've got 2 polymerizations in my control. I played a card face down. And of course, wouldn't give me the right cards. Oh, I haven't been attacking his life points. Of course. You know, the opponent, after playing this a long time, the opponent only activates that trap card when I attack with my highest attack monster. So like any time that I attack, if I have Dark Paladin on the field, but see, I'll usually equip like a what's the card? I got it face down. Wait, hold on a second. If I have two or more, 2 or 3 Dark Paladins on the field, and one of them is equipped with this card, United We Stand, the opponent won't activate the trap card unless I attack with the one that's equipped with United We Stand, because that's the highest attack monster out on the field. Okay, this will somewhat help. Now I can specifically choose what if I attack, stupid? Specifically choose Buster Blader to get in my hand in 2 turns. That's the only reason why I put that card in there, is on times like this when the game won't give me the right card to draw I need to do what I wanted to do. And I wanted to have to discard that guy, but I guess I'll have to. I literally can't well, I could discard. I guess I could have discarded the ritual guy. Now, see, I'll have to summon him so I can get rid of some of these stupid cards on the field. And activate the polymerization here. No, I discarded that card. I guess I can. Okay, I'll do this. I'll get back my Buster Blader. Summon him next turn. Retrieve the other 2 cards in my hand. I have to discard this guy there. Yeah, look, I'll summon him right at the beginning of the duel, and he had what was it, 1760? 17600. Now he has 18100. And see, because I got DNA surgery and selected all dragons, he's normally a spellcaster, he's now a dragon, so he powers himself as well. I wish DNA surgery would affect the graveyard, but no hopes for that. That was funny. He attributed his blue eyes to summon Paladin of White Dragon, which he could have just used to summon the blue eyes to begin with, but no, he was too stupid to do that. I gotta activate this card. $13.80. And you see how my deck has 25 cards? You can see that right here. And the opponent's deck has 31. If he doesn't use either of his painful choices, then I'll definitely go down to 0 before he will. But if he uses both of them, then he most likely will go down to 0, especially since he didn't attack cards like this one that will deplete my deck a little faster. Yeah, I already got one Dragon Master Soldier. I guess I can discard him. I don't usually like to use up my polymerizations to summon him when I can just summon Buster Blader multiple times. A Blackluster Soldier, I'm sorry. Great. Another card I can't use until the end of the duel. The game never does what I want it to do. Hardly ever does. Over 20,000. And I still got over the 20 cards in my left to draw. So I'll have to discard Blue Eyes. That means I can't summon so look, there's the last one. So I'll just have to attack with him. This isn't going to be a very high what am I thinking of? I've had other duels where like I'll attack him with my Dark Paladin at least twice at the beginning of the duel, the two of them, and I inflict a lot of damage by the end of the duel. Yeah. For some reason, whenever that why can't I remember the names when I just see it? There, finally, I get another one of them. Oh, a second. Whenever I attack a Masked Dragon, he doesn't select another Masked Dragon, he just selects some other card in the deck. It would make more sense. I usually select multiple Masked Dragons whenever I have whenever I can, but the opponent doesn't ever do that. Another Blue Eyes. It's 2 out of 3 that's not in my deck anymore. Hey, see, like, if I had both of these two guys equipped to my Dark Paladin, his attack strength, with his life points would go up by 20,000 every turn. Over 20,000. I'm gonna be getting to 30,000 pretty soon. This? Yeah, I can attack him. Wait a minute. Why is it even? 28,000 exactly? Hardly ever get it even like that. It usually ends in this 1. It's only a 1 because of the field card. Usually it's a 4 or a 9. No, it's because of the United We Stand. That's probably it. Because I usually have all 5 monster card zones taken up by dragons. Or, yeah, monsters. Dragons, whatever. Every time he activates a magic card, it asks me if I want to do something. That's because Dark Paladin has the ability to... I can discard a card from my hand to negate any magic card activated. What do I want to do? Oh yeah. Get my last Dark Paladin out on the field. There we go, 3 Dark Paladins on the field with over 20,000. This one has 30,000. Okay, so I got my last blue eyes. I've got Blue Eye Shining Dragon in my deck too, but I rarely ever get that out on the field because I don't always fusion summon Blue Eyes Ultimate. I'll usually summon Dragon Master Knight before I'll summon Blue Eyes Ultimate. I might be able to summon Blue Eyes Ultimate here though. If I can get another fake fusion monster. I'm not sure how many I have left in the deck. I should have at least 1 as my last, as a Dark Magician. Why couldn't I have gotten him earlier? Now I'm going to have to discard him. And see, he drew another Solemn Wishes, but he's not going to play it face down because the AI in this game is really stupid. It's like he doesn't realize that he can get over 1,000 points every draw. Let's just not attack it, get his life points really high. 13 more cards left. 18 for the opponent, and he's still yet to draw either of his 2 painful choices. Well, this might work. I might be able to get my fake fusion, one of the fake fusion monsters back. What do I have in my fusion deck? 2 Blue Eyes Ultimates and a Dread. No, not 2, but I don't usually summon 5 God Dragon every duel. Actually, I don't remember the last time that I summoned him. That's kind of usually as an emergency measure, just in case the opponent had destroyed a bunch of my dragons and I have a bunch of dragons in my hand or out on the field, but they're not like these guys or whatever. Okay, so now I'll be waiting for, yeah, look at that, all 3 of them have over 30,000 attack. That's over 90,000 altogether. Now I'm just gonna have to wait for Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. That should be the last card I'm looking for until close to the end, when I'll be looking for my last Union attack, which is this card, the key card to increase Dark Paladin's attack strength ridiculously. And I'll explain what that does later when I go to activate it, I guess. Should probably be on like the 3rd to last turn. Because if I activate it on the 2nd or 1st, I might not necessarily win because of the, there it is, my Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. I might not necessarily win because of how the card works and the fact that these guys are equipped to them. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, what does this affect you? Increased by 300 for every dragon monster in my graveyard. That's basically, I'll just wait out to the end of it, till about, having 3 cards left in my deck. And see, as I said, you know, if I had both of these two guys equipped to him, every turn I'd be able to attack with at least him, do an entire damage infliction with his attack strength. But that's not the case here. That didn't happen this time, so I can't do that to increase the resulting duelist point bonus stuff. You know, like I can probably put like 3 Pot of Breeds in his deck if I wanted to, but I don't really see a reason to. Because like his deck will go down if he activates that, and he still hasn't yet to draw either of the 2 painful choices. Oh, a second. I say I already have all 3 Blue Eyes in my deck, so like that's the card I just drew is useless. And you see, he set that emergency provisions face down, but he's not ever going to activate it unless I think I've seen the opponent activate it whenever he activates like a magic or a trap card that will only be used for that 1 turn. So maybe if and when he ever does activate one of his draws and activates one of his painful choices, then he'll probably use it. There we go, he just drew it. I can already tell you what he's going to do. He's going to activate it, then he activates emergency provisions. He'll probably select 4 dragons and 1 not dragon. See? And I'll just select the not dragon one. Yeah, all dragons, except for this one. Which I'll just add to the hand. He does that every time. Almost every time. Last time he did select the 2 magic cards and 3 dragons. I want to say once he selected the other painful choice, but I don't remember. If he does activate the other painful choice, I'm probably going to use Dark Paladin's effect to negate it, because I don't want him to... I want to be able to have 0 cards in my deck by the end of the duel, because I get like 1,500 duelist points just for that. I can't attack with him. Over 40,000 now. No, I can't attack with anything without winning. See, the good thing about discarding even the Ritual Dragons is that it still adds to Dark Paladin's attack strength. There's the other emergency provisions. I think that's the 3rd one. Played it face down. That he's never going to activate again, probably. Got the other Union Attack. Union Take. I'm going to take. Well, it's okay, Solemn Wishes. He's going to do the same thing with emergency provisions again on that card. If I hold the B button down, it wouldn't ask me for that stupid Dark Paladin thing if I want to activate something. I don't always do that though. Sometimes it doesn't always do it for everything. Got it down to 1100. A few times I've been able to get it down to exactly 100. Life points down. Like that card. If I hold the B button, I'm holding it down right now. Poison of the Old Man. It's still going to tell me that he chose life point increase. Even if I hold the B button down. See? I have to like constantly press the B button or the A button in order to get it through pretty quick. Okay. Oh wait, did I? Damn. Should have activated the trap, the magic cards this turn. Guess I'll have to wait until next time. Okay, so let me bring up the effect of this guy. Activated by selecting one monster on the field during a battle phase turn. The monster of the selected attack is increased by an amount equal to all the attack of every monster on the field. So basically, I select one Dark Paladin, and the other two Dark Paladin monsters' attack strength is added to the selected Dark Paladin's attack. So it's kind of like tripling his attack, almost. Additionally, I can't inflict battle damage. I can't attack the opponent's life points directly, and no other monsters can activate that turn. So let's see, I'll select the highest one and do that for all 3 times. Okay, so I go into battle phase and see, 99999. Apparently the game doesn't have the ability to print out anything greater than that, so it just goes to the max amount. But you actually see on the winning screen page how much his attack is, or was, because it'll have like a max attack bonus or something. Oh wait, okay. Maybe this wouldn't work out in my favor the way I wanted it to. Guess I'll just attack with him. It's not the way I intended it. I've had better duels where I've inflicted more damage. I think I said that already. See, 44100, that's max attack damage. Okay, so you see that 44100, this number is the max attack, so it's this times 100, so imagine 2 zeros at the end there. And that's what I had Dark Paladin's attack strength at. This is the total damage inflicted, but it's divided by 100, so look at all the duelist points I got. That's 559,100. I'm pretty sure I've had that over 1,000,000. Or at least 900,000 damage inflicted. Destroy in battle 3,280. Yeah, okay. So that's it. Hope you all enjoyed that.